This was an unprecedented outpouring onto the streets and an unprecedented ability for the foreign press to be able to report. We were some 300 to 400, according to statistics from the Iranian ministry concerned with giving out visas for foreign correspondents there for the elections. And we were given anything from a week to 10 days work permits. And in the run-up to the election, certainly we at CNN, as far as I can gather, all the other press as well, were able to work unrestricted. In other words, we weren't censored, we could broadcast live, we were able to be on the streets, we were able to film both the pro-Ahmadinejad rallies, the pro-Mousavi rallies, and in the several days since then, that remained the case. Obviously, it became more tense. Now, over the last 24 hours or so, foreign correspondents have been confined to their places of work or hotels because the ministry there is concerned, and I know this for a fact, concerned about the safety of foreign correspondents at the hands of the Basij militia, the revolutionary militia, but also coming under a huge amount of pressure because of what is now being broadcast around the world by foreign correspondents. So it's a bit of a two-pronged situation there, and obviously as work permits are expiring, then at the moment they're not being renewed.
So is it the information that's being disseminated across the globe, or is it what's being disseminated within Iran that's causing the government so much concern?
Both. Absolutely both. Inside Iran, obviously there's the state media, but there's also, a lot of social networking. There's a lot available on the internet. Internet sites have been slowed down, and that makes it more difficult now to transmit video and pictures. But nonetheless, there's a huge amount of information getting out. And once this information genie is out of the bottle, it's hard to see how it can be put back into the bottle.
Iran's most powerful military force, Christiane, is now warning of a crackdown against online media. Does the government not risk a backlash here by clamping down?
Well, I think there's a lot of confusion about how to respond to all of this. On the one hand, you see that this kind of democracy is taking to the streets with vying and dueling campaigns, the Ahmadinejad rallies versus the Mousavi rallies, and it's hard for them to figure out how to deal with this. And one of the things that has been apparent is even in the Sunday press conference that President Ahmadinejad held, he directly blamed the foreign media for stirring up the situation, for having its own agenda, for making, quote, mistakes regarding the election results, and mistakes, quote, in reporting it, and basically saying that, look, you guys are just saying that you guys are just falling for the Mousavi campaign's claim of fraud, but you're only talking to a handful of people, you're not talking to every one of the voters who turned out. So that's their side of it. And at the same time, there are a huge number of reporters still in Iran, and you can confine people to hotels and workplaces, but they're still able to step out, whether or not with a camera, but they're still able to go out and see for themselves what's going on.